Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for being here with me again. I know it's been a longer break than I intended for making these videos, and I appreciate you returning with me. Sometimes life pulls you in different directions, and coming back in your own time is something worth honoring. For those of you who are returning to these videos, or those of you who maybe just found us, I wanted to take a moment again to explain the purpose of these videos and discuss the different card decks that we will be using. These trauma-informed yoga card decks are designed to offer simple, accessible movements that support grounding, regulation, and connection. These practices aren't about perfect poses or pushing yourself. They're about choice, agency, and noticing what feels supported for your body today in this very moment. As you will see in the different videos, there may be one particular card that we focus on or multiple cards showing modifications to the poses. Pretty much every pose that we'll look at can be modified, adapted, or if you need to, skip it entirely. You're invited to adjust the shape, change your position, or come out of a pose whenever you need. There is no right way to do these moments, only the way that feels safe and doable for you. If anything feels uncomfortable, overwhelming, or simply not right, you have full permission to pause, stop, or skip this video entirely and choose a different one to practice. Trauma-informed yoga honors your nervous system, your boundaries, and your lived experience. You get to decide what to try, what to change, and what to leave out. As we move forward together, remember you are not here to perform. You're not here to push through discomfort. You're here to listen inward with curiosity, compassion, and choice. Let's begin again together, gently and in a way that supports your body and your story. Today's pose comes from the Trauma-Informed Yoga Affirmation card deck that you see here. And each of the cards in this deck do have an affirmation that go along with it. You are welcome to engage in the affirmation as we move through, or just focus in on the pose. Again, modify as necessary for you. This pose is called the butterfly hug. And as depicted in the picture, this individual is seated on the ground, just with their legs simply crossed with their arms over their chest. We will get into moving your arms into your chest in just a moment, but I do want to let you know that you can modify this pose by sitting in a chair, your couch, on your bed, wherever you feel most comfortable. You could also do this while standing if you want, but I would recommend to go ahead and find that comfortable seated posture so that you can fully explore this movement. So once you are ready, go ahead and find that comfortable seated position. You can have your legs straight out in front of you. If you're sitting in a chair, just have them nicely rested with your feet flat on the floor. Or if you are sitting on the floor, go ahead and cross them as it's shown in the picture, or again, set your legs wherever it feels most comfortable. And take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, allowing your body just to settle comfortably. When it feels right for you to do so, go ahead and explore crossing your arms across your chest. If you cannot reach your arms all the way up so that you are holding onto your shoulders as shown in the picture, that's okay. Just go ahead and cross them in the way that is most accessible for you. And just once more, allow yourself to settle into this position while continuing to focus on your breath. Now you may want to go ahead and explore resting the right side of your cheek over to your left shoulder and just allow it to rest on your hand Or if you want to, you can even turn your hand around so that your palm is cupping your cheek. And while you do this, offer yourself a gentle hug, just a nice little squeeze. And if you are not moving your head and you're keeping it straight forward, go ahead and give yourself that nice gentle squeeze as well. Again, focus in on your breath. And if it feels safe for you to continue, please feel free to continue this motion to the next side, moving your left cheek over to your right hand. Again, you can just rest it on the back of your hand on your shoulder. If your hand isn't up on your shoulder, you can just rest your cheek against your shoulder directly. Or again, you can turn your hand so that your palm cups your cheek. And again, offer yourself that nice, gentle hug. Whether you are choosing to move your head from one shoulder to the next, or staying perfectly still with your head, continue to just explore this every few moments, shifting sides, or just giving yourself that gentle hug wherever you may be seated right now. Hold your hug for as long as it feels comfortable for you. Squeeze as softly or as hard as you want to. If you need something to add a little more timing, I would recommend holding your head or your hug in one position for about 3 breaths and then moving to the next. Or if you again are not moving your head, hold your hug for 3 breaths, release for 3 breaths, and then hug yourself again for 3 more. And continuing this gentle rhythm. As you are settling into your rhythm, I invite you to also perhaps integrate a gentle rocking motion, if that feels good for you. Maybe rocking forward and back as if you were sitting in a rocking chair. Or perhaps it feels better to do side to side. Continuing the hug every few breaths. And if you are engaging in these practices with us to find your own healing, remind yourself that healing is possible in your own time, at your own pace. Before we come to a close today, I invite you to go ahead and wrap up your gentle movement and then bring yourself back towards center, keeping your arms across your chest, but your head back facing forward and straight. Once you are again seated comfortably with your arms across your chest, I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. And this time as you exhale, repeat the mantra to yourself, I deserve to feel safe. Let's go ahead and inhale again. Exhale, repeating once more, I deserve to feel safe. And go ahead, if it feels comfortable to do so, one last time. Inhale. Exhale, I deserve to feel safe. And go ahead and give yourself one last gentle hug in this position. Hold for as long as you need to. When you are ready, go ahead and release the hug. Bring your hands back down. Allow them to simply sit on your thighs or your knees or at your sides. Take another just gentle breath in. If you notice yourself having closed your eyes during this pose, allow them to open. And when you are ready, go ahead and carry this feeling of safety with you into your day. Thank you for joining me once again. I look forward to seeing you next time. As always, take care.